Welcome to Digital and Social Media Marketing class. Today I'll be starting with the first session, which will be dealing with Introduction to Digital Marketing, which is a very important part of Unit 1. I'm Professor Namita Nath Kumar. So we'll just start by understanding what this digital marketing is all about. Digital marketing is the marketing of products or services using digital technologies on the internet through mobile phone apps, display advertising, and any other digital media. So it in fact includes a little bit of traditional marketing aspect as well, wherein your electronic media, which may be your television or your radio, such type of advertisements on such type of electronic medium, they also become a part of your digital marketing. But primarily, our focus while covering up this entire subject will be uh, with reference to the internet marketing aspect. So to begin with, we'll first need to understand how the changes have occurred as far as the sales and marketing aspect of any organization is concerned. So the stages of evolution of selling the products to the customers, it started with the trade era, which dates back long ago, where the products were mostly exchanged in terms of utilizing the barter system. So the products were primarily handmade, and since the supply was limited, so trading was done in exchange of some other form of goods. That trading era then subsequently led to production era, where the products were started manufacturing. So a number of manufacturing units were established where the business people, businessmen could manufacture that product, and mostly these products were less customized and they were produced as a part of mass manufacturing. The consumers, they also were at that time, since they directly shifted from the barter system to this era, which was your production era. So the consumers were also looking for products which were of low price, and the availability was also easy of those products. So these were the two aspects which consumer was looking for while they were planning to purchase the product in the production era. This production era was led to has led to the product era, which was again in this era the focus then became more on the product that was being manufactured. So during the production era, you had the concept of mass manufacturing. That means the businessmen usually tended to manufacture in large quantities, store those manufactured goods, and then probably sell it to the customers who wanted that type of product in the market. So in product era, this focus now shifted from quantity as far as the manufacturing is concerned to the quality of the product. So the customers were more aware of what exactly they wanted out of the product. So primarily they were more uh, uh, looking forward to more in terms of the quality of the product, also in terms of how well the product was performing after they purchased it. And they were also tending to look into a little bit of some new innovation that were developed with the product under the product with the subsequent passage of time. The fourth era led to the sales era, which where the focus was primarily on increasing the sales of the product, and this era started with uh, the competition arising in the market. So when the manufacturers of the product, they started increasing from probably a single manufacturer for a single product to probably two or three manufacturers of the same type of product. The competition increased. So with this increasing competition, more emphasis was laid on aggressive selling and promotion. So the businessmen who were into manufacturing a product type, they started competing with each other by probably pursuing the customers or looking out for ways to pursue the customers so that they can purchase their brand of product. This era also saw the commoditization of product. That means very less differentiation was there between the two brands of product which were available in the market, and that led to the saturation of the consumer demand because the customer didn't find anything innovative in the product. So their demand became almost static. I mean, it was a saturation demand. So they were not looking out for changes in the product that they were already possessing until and unless the product stopped functioning. So these were some of the characteristics of sales era, which led to the marketing era. The characteristics of sales era where there was more competition, more aggressive sales and promotion were taken into consideration. Less of differentiation was there, and with that, which led to the saturation of the consumer demand. That itself became the turning point for this marketing era, where the marketers wanted to practice this concept of how different their product is from the other available competitive options which are there in the market. So this started after the consumers started demanding better products, and the marketers then therefore started differentiating the products in terms of price, in terms of the method they were selling, so the distribution, as well as in terms of the different types of promotions they were doing for increasing the sales of the product. The marketing era then subsequently led to the relationship era, wherein the marketers tried to understand, or they realized this important aspect of creating a relationship with the customers so that you can hold on to your existing customers, and you may not require that extra amount of investment in probably making new customers every time you want to increase your sales. So that led to the relationship era. The customers were valued to build long-term orientation. And finally, from the relationship era came your digital era. The relationship era also saw the emergence of the concept of customer relationship management, which is also a very important concept of marketing, which has carried forward to even your digital era. Now, digital era primarily deals, as we discussed in the definition of digital marketing, it primarily deals with how this medium of internet can be effectively used by the marketers to probably promote their product, to create the awareness of the product, as well as to create more one-to-one interaction or engagements with the online users or the customers or prospects who are available on the internet. So this digital era is also called the social or mobile era, and the focus of this digital era is on real-time and social exchange-based marketing, where communication and social interactions play a very prime role. The next portion that we'll be discussing is some of the factors which led to this shift from the traditional to the modern form of marketing. Modern form of marketing over here, we are catering to two different aspects. The retail aspect, which has emerged as far as selling the product is concerned, and so the retailing means your traditional method of marketing using the traditional distribution system, but there is a specific format where you will find n number of product categories all being sold under a single roof. Modern marketing also consists of your digital marketing or your internet marketing, wherein the marketers are trying to interact to capture their attention of the customers using internet platform to persuade them, to engage them, so that more one-to-one interaction can be done using this internet platform. So some of the factors, the first factor included the power shift from business to the consumer because a wide variety of product choices available and a saturation of key categories. basically the marketers are looking for the differentiation, not only in terms of price or probably some of the value added features or some different features that they wanted to add to the product, but they wanted this differentiation also in terms of how they are able to interact or probably deliver the product to the customer in a very different manner in comparison to the set existing pattern which is being followed by each and every marketer. So that is what led to this shift from the traditional marketing method to modern marketing method. The second factor includes the communication, the manner in which customized interaction can be done with the prospects or the customers. So that included the preference for this digital marketing or your internet marketing, where the marketers get an opportunity to interact with their customers on one-to-one basis. So that is why they shifted their approach from a mass marketing to customized online marketing. The third factor included consumers' preference to an interactive rather than the traditional media, because we are aware that in all the traditional modes of communication, the interaction level was almost nil. That means there was more of one-way communication rather than two-way communication. In two-way communication, the customers could also interact freely and at any time with the marketer. So that didn't happen in your traditional media or modes of communication. So traditional modes of communication included your newspapers, magazines, which form a part of your print media, television, again your radio, which again had a lot of one-way communication. Of course, there is a little bit of chance on as far as your radio is concerned for having or for initiating that two-way communication with your customers. The fourth factor was need to validate marketing with product and service recommendations from the trusted group of influencers and social interactions. This is very much important in the today's context where with the emergence of internet, there is a whole lot of information which is available at everybody's fingertips. So the online customers or probably any customer who has this ability and who has this adaptation of searching for not only information but also probably purchasing the products using online platform or using the internet platform, they generally look out for such type of product reviews or recommendations from some other trusted group of influencers. So trusted group of influencers may include those list of customers who have already purchased and they have given some feedback, or the trusted group may include some of your friends and colleagues who can create a great impact on you if you are planning to purchase a specific brand of product before your purchases. So it also this online or internet marketing or internet platform, it leads to a lot of social interactions, not only between the customers or prospects and the marketer, but also between the prospects and their set of known individuals who give a lot of positive or whatever, even if it is a negative feedback, it creates a greater impact on these such set of prospects. The fifth factor again includes by using this modern form of marketing, which includes internet marketing, there is a very easy way in which the customers can compare the different product benefits by just on visiting the different internet specific information using their laptops or even their mobile phones. So the need for this comparison, because we know before making any purchase, a customer or a consumer, he would like to make a comparative analysis or study between the various available options which are there in the market. So this need for comparison and the ease with which this product comparison can be made, that has led this shift from the traditional marketing to modern marketing. The sixth point or the sixth factor includes higher interaction with products and more avenues for such interactions, facilitating holistic market messaging rather than traditional practice of one-off marketing. Now, in the traditional marketing method, the most effective and the most widely used method was showing advertisements in the form of electronic medium, that is, advertisements on your television set. So it was the advertisement used to come probably once in a week, or probably maximum 3 to 4 times in a week on specific channels before the telecast of some program, or maybe during the telecast of some program. So that was one of marketing method that was done to create awareness and probably trying to engage the customers by showing certain storyline. But here, if we use this digital platform, or if we use this modern form of marketing, which includes your internet marketing, there is a greater level of interaction between the online users as well as the marketer. So it's not a one-off marketing, it's a continuous process where the marketers also plan out and design the different engagement activities by which they can interact with their prospects on a continuous basis. Finally, the last factor which has caused the shift from traditional to modern marketing is emergence of marketing as a discovery-led immersive exercise for an individual or group rather than forced messages targeted to large audience. Since we have already discussed that the targeting which is done using the modern form of marketing, more specifically your internet or digital marketing, it is more on one-to-one basis. So whatever engagement activities are designed by the marketers. They are done in a manner that the customer remains immersed in those engagement activities for a longer duration of time period. So it generally helps in creating a certain recall value in the minds of the customers, which generally helps the marketers in persuading the customers or creating a brand impact in the minds of the customers. Comparison between modern marketing and your traditional marketing techniques. The first comparison is done in terms of interactivity, where in traditional marketing, as we have discussed in our subsequent previous slides as well, the customer had no choice in receiving the message of his interest. That means the message were bombarded or forcefully pushed onto the individuals in case of your traditional marketing. But in case of modern marketing, all channels have certain level of interactivity. That means not only the customers or online users have the choice of receiving specific type of information using the internet platform, but they also can get back to the marketer with their queries or with their feedback or with their views with reference to specific brand of product. The second area of comparison is in terms of engagement, where in traditional marketing, uh, not only the engagement level was less, but it was difficult to track the level of engagement amongst the customers to whom the marketers were uh, showing advertisements using different modes of communication. But in case of modern marketing, the focus is on customer satisfaction as well as building a relationship. In terms of agility, the difference between traditional marketing and modern marketing comes in the form of the delivery of the product was done through physical channels, which generally takes a longer time for fulfillment of the process. That means right from the order that is being given by the customer up to the delivery of the product to the customer. The reason being, in traditional marketing, the customer generally purchased from the physical marketplaces. Whereas in the case of modern marketing, the efficiency is there in terms of the agility of the service, which is much more higher. You might have experienced, if we are taking the context in the context of digital marketing, if the customer plans to purchase using the internet medium, the efficiency in terms of the manner you place the order, the moment you get where your order is, you have that tracking facility. All of that is very agile, and the customer is updated very often. And efficiency again in terms of the time period that is involved for delivering the product uh, along with the convenience that the customer is looking for, is very much affected. The fourth area of comparison is in terms of conversions. In traditional marketing, the conversion was probably in terms of only making the customers aware about the product, or probably converting them or promoting them from awareness stage to the creating interest stage, wherein they may uh, plan to consider it as one of the option while they're making before they're making the final purchase. But in case of your modern marketing, the marketing activities or the online marketing activities that are decided, they are targeted to more end of the tunnel. That means how the customer will consume it and what are the benefits the customer will get while consuming the product. Uh, the fifth area of comparison is in terms of personalization, wherein in the case of traditional marketing, it was very less personalization and it was more of mass marketing technique. In the case of modern marketing, the personalization level is very high, and to the extent that even the offers can be customized as per the customer's requirement. The brand imagery in traditional marketing, it was difficult to build the brand imagery because there were restrictions and there were limitations with reference to the different platforms which the marketer could use to create that brand image. But in the case of modern marketing, the presence of rich media and video on your internet platform, it helps to create a strong image of your brand uh, amongst the customers. The last point of differentiation is again in terms of social involvement, which again is more in the case of modern marketing, because we have different social media platforms where the marketers get the opportunity to interact with the online users and create a level of trust using these different platforms. Whereas in the case of traditional marketing, there was no such platform where such active social interaction could have happened. Now we'll be discussing a little bit about the types of digital consumer journey in terms of now what this modern digital consumer is all about. Now, research had been done by a company by the name of Group M Next. They conducted a research to find out the different segments of online customers who are there, because since we are discussing digital marketing, we are more interested in the digital customer or consumer who are available online in some way or the other, or who remain engaged on the different online media or internet media platforms in some way or the other. So they identified these six different segments, and under the category of tools, what they have done is they have tried to figure out the level of exploration, or the number of areas that they cover, or that they consume or visit while they are on the internet platform. So the six different consumer segments included your basic digital consumer, which you can see they use the search option. That means they use search engine facility. They use the different retail sites who have their web presence. They also visited some of the different brand-based websites. So they're out of, and they are the people, I mean, they are the basic digital consumer who have just started exploring the online platform or the internet platform. So they have not explored the mobile, social, local, or portal aspect as far as your digital platform is concerned. Similarly, retail scouts, they are more interested in retail specific websites. Uh, they search for information. Both these basic digital consumers, retail scouts, they search for a lot of information. Basic digital consumers, they search information everywhere, but the retail scouts, they are more target. They have their search is more targeted towards exploring the different retail specific website and looking out for the information. They may use the mobile services to access this different types of information that they are looking for. Then we have the brand scouts who do a lot of searching, but where they are limited to the brand specific websites only. You have digitally driven segment, and this is the most active set of customers or segment of customers who is available on the digital platform, who have utilized not only the search option which is available on the digital platform, they also visit the retail specific website, the brand specific websites. They also sometimes use mobile, their smartphones, to search for different options or probably to place an order of the product using the online platform. They are active on the social media platforms wherein they want to understand the different feedback, the reviews, the ratings which are being given to different brands of product which are available for sale in the market. They are these digitally driven segments. They may also consider searching the website or searching for information using the online platform, but finally turn up ending the or purchasing the product using the offline method, that means by visiting the marketplace. So that is how the local aspect also comes into consideration. There is another perspective to the local aspect, where these digitally driven segment would look out for, especially in the case of services, they would want to look out for different types of services which are available in the locality where they are present. And portal is where a lot of online transactions can be done. That means where buying and selling of products happen. So naturally, since they are most digitally savvy set of or segment of customers, they tend to visit such e-commerce websites and land up purchasing or doing online shopping. The fifth set of digitally driven segment, consumer segment, includes your calculated shoppers who are a little bit careful as far as selecting their choices on the online platform is concerned. So uh, they have not explored only one aspect in comparison to the digital driven segment, which is your local area or tool, which is a part of your digital marketing. And then you have your eternal shoppers who are the most slow paced segment of consumers who have got a lot of time with them, and they try to explore and they try to find out a lot of information. And the creation of trust is a slow process in such segment of customers. So with this background, we'll quickly go through the uh, highlighting characteristics of each of these segments and what the marketer need to do in order to target each one of them. So basic digital consumer segment, as I've already discussed, they take several steps to research online, and they have used almost all the tools which are available as a part of your digitally driven marketing or your internet marketing. How what marketers need to do to reach these basic digital consumers is they need to focus on a type of advertising which is very much part of your internet marketing or digital marketing, which is your display advertising on different websites or web pages of different websites. The research path of these shoppers takes them all over the internet. So probably on any XYZ website that they visit in search of information, and if they have visited some brand specific website previously, so that the display ad with reference to those brand that he has already shown certain interest using online platform may come out in the form of display advertising. Then, as they buy both online and offline, because the tool of local was also indicated as an important aspect. So they, since they purchase both online and offline, so a marketer can give them a coupon that will work. Either they can reimburse that coupon while they are visiting the physical marketplace, or even online. They the marketer should keep in mind that they are making most of the decision. They have their own thought process. They can use their smartphones or the laptop to make that or to search for the information, and as well as to place the order online, so that you're making your website easily or user friendly in terms of different platforms that can be used by these basic digital consumer segment, is very important to enhance their experience, which will make them more digital savvy. Not only make them more digital savvy, but also help them to engage with your brand in a more constructive manner. So the buying trigger is giving the right offer to them so that it can be converted into your own customer segment. You have a retail scout. We have discussed the characteristics while I discussed with you this chart. So I'll quickly move to how what a marketer would do to reach these retail scouts who are more retail loyal and they visit more of retail specific websites. So brands can find this segment on the tablets or mobile devices. So the option for the marketer would be to make their presence felt on your smartphones or on all the retail specific websites. Your product details should be properly placed and facility of probably ordering the product online can also be given. This segment is highly likely to use the search option, which majorly all 6 categories of digital consumer segments have done. So marketers should place a high importance of making their web pages clearly visible on the results page of the search engine. The brand should consider using retail sites as landing pages. These shoppers will be more responsive to, again, coupons that can be used both online and offline, almost similar to your basic digital consumer. So the triggering point for attracting such type of retail scout segment is the right product and the right price. For the brand scout who are more loyal to the specific brand and they are looking for brand specific websites while they are on the internet, one thing that the marketer should always keep in mind that they are not price sensitive since they are brand loyal. They like the brand because of some of the characteristics or features or uniqueness that it provides to the consumers. That is why they like it. And so probably giving them offers with reference to the product will do nothing, absolutely nothing to motivate them to purchase your type of product. So some of the key things that the marketers should keep in mind while targeting such type of segment is they should design some of the non-monetary incentives with reference to their brand of products. Then they, since these brand scouts are responsive to video as well as display ads, so they can use these two tools to probably target them or retarget them again. As they are active on the searches, so the brands should make sure that the non-monetary incentives which they have designed and which they have included as a part of the sales promotion, it should be appearing on the search results page. So some of the trigger points for these brand scouts to convert them into consumers is customers is free shipping, free return, minimizing the buying friction. The digitally driven segment, they are the most online marketing savvy customers or probably online platform savvy customers. So to reaching out to these digital driven segment, it is important that the brands reach these segment of people online. The brand should be having both the mobile strategy as well as the local strategy for such type of segment because they may plan to purchase the product using by visiting a physical marketplace. Both the strategies should be in place. Uh, Important characteristic of such type of digital driven segment is that they do not watch much videos, nor do they find the video advertising valuable. So this should be kept in mind if you are planning to target such customers or do retargeting. Using video advertisement will not be a very good option or profitable, or you can say uh, result oriented option. This segment of is the most likely to become brand advocate on social media. Uh, the research which was done by the company shows that almost 14% tended to become brand advocate. It is important for you as a marketer to shift these customers to your brand specific pages on different social media platforms. So that is why it is given, give them a share button on the product page and after checkout. And these shoppers, they have the highest affinity for the search ads. There are certain advertisements which come as a part of the results page of your search engines. So you as a marketer should keep in mind that you have those advertisements should also be reflected as a part of the result in the search engine results page. Buying trigger is keep the conversation going between these buyers and your brand by reaching them at multiple touch points. The calculated shopper, they have no urgency to make their purchases, and they are very cautious before trying to uh, probably use this new form, which is your digital marketing platform, as a part of their shopping experience. So reaching these calculated shoppers, the characteristic is they're responsive to advertising. So as a marketer, it is very important that you use effectively the different types of advertising using the online platform, uh, either with reference to creating the awareness of the product or with reference to highlighting the sales promotion that you have integrated for a specific duration of time period. These calculated shoppers, they go to multiple brand sites to compare the price and compare the product features. So a marketer needs to make sure that the information is easy to find and it is also compelling. Compelling over here means that the customer, this calculated shopper, is persuaded into purchasing your brand or product. This set of consumers, they are most ideal for loyalty programs. They make multiple purchases and they are also responsive to email. So you need to design your loyalty programs in a manner that they it is being communicated easily to them. They tend to use mobile when close to the purchase decision of price, uh, purchase decision to price, compare so it is important for you as a marketer to make your website mobile friendly. Buying trigger for this set of customer is promotion and special deals they can be proud of and feel compelled to share with the others. Then comes your eternal shopper. These shoppers, they have no urgency to make the purchase, just like your calculated shopper. They also don't have the urgency to make the purchase, but yes, they keep on exploring for a lot of information. What happens in this case? They do the research on using the different types of mo- uh, platforms or different types of devices, not platforms, devices, which can be your either desktop or laptop or even your smartphones. The segments consumers, they do not place high value on the price of promotions and they are not concerned about the convenience, which is a very important aspect of digital marketing. There is a convenience factor which generally motivates offline consumers to become online consumers. So, but these eternal shoppers, they are least interested in these convenience aspect. They are more interested in researching the different types of information with reference to the product, and they are not necessarily doing in category comparison shopping. So for the marketers, some of the areas points that needs to be taken into consideration is the search option. That means your web pages or your brand information is available on all the search engines or on the results page of all the search engines when this eternal shopper tries to find out some information. So that is an important aspect that you need to consider. You also need to be careful because there may be a lot of clicks that such eternal shopper does, but it may not be converted. He may not be converted into your customer. That means he may not land up purchasing into your product even after making certain clicks. Then, like calculated shoppers, they are responsive to email ads, so they are good candidates for loyalty programs once you acquire them as customers. So, creating excitement about the product is one of the trigger points of the eternal shopper segment. So, with this, we come to the end of introduction to digital marketing. Thank you so much for your patient hearing.